The Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, has responded to an online petition calling for the UK government not to use new proposed powers to access bank accounts of people receiving state pension payments. More than 12,600 people have signed the petition. However, the DWP's written response clarifies the new measures and the types of state pension bank accounts that may flag up for review due to potential fraud or error. The DWP said that proposed amendments to the Data Protection and Digital Information Bill would not give the DWP powers to directly access bank accounts of people on the state pension or benefits, but will instead give third parties, such as banks, new data-gathering power which will provide new routes to establish whether someone is entitled to benefit, making it harder for fraudsters to steal from the taxpayer. The DWP said, "This measure does not give DWP access to pensioners or any claimants' bank accounts and will only flag information if it is relevant to someone's eligibility for the benefits they are receiving." The response also clarified two misconceptions around the introduction of the measures. It said, "To be clear, the measure does not grant DWP access to any bank accounts and it does not allow DWP to see how claimants are spending their money." DWP continued, "What this measure will do is require third parties to look within their own data and provide relevant information to DWP that may signal where claimants do not meet the eligibility criteria for the benefit they are receiving." DWP will only receive very limited data and only on accounts matching criteria DWP prescribes that will be linked to eligibility criteria for benefits that, if met, may require further consideration to ensure a claim is correct through our business-as-usual processes. DWP will only request information where there is a link between DWP, the data holder and the recipient of payment and where there is a signal of potential overpayment. Where there is no signal, no claimant information will be shared with DWP. This means the vast majority of claimants will be unaffected by this measure. Pension credit and state pension. The DWP response went on to explain how people on pension credit or those receiving the state pension, living outside the UK, might have their bank account flagged due to the eligibility criteria attached to these specific payments. DWP explained, "In pension credit there are capital and income rules that determine entitlement and the under-declaration of capital was the largest source of overpayments in pension credit in 2022-23 accounting for over £4 in every £10 overpaid in pension credit in FY 2023. £100 million was also overpaid in the state pension in FY 2023. One reason for these overpayments was instances where the claimant lives in another country that does not have a social security agreement with the UK and are not entitled to the yearly increases made to the state pension. This measure could be used to address overpayments related to eligibility on where a claimant lives." The DWP said that fraud is a growing problem across the economy, accounting for over 40% of all crime, adding that although fraud in the welfare system was down by 10% during 2022-23, some £8.3 billion was overpaid in fraud and error last year and it is right we do all we can to reduce this. DWP said the new measures will also address error by ensuring claimants are in receipt of the correct amount of benefit that they are entitled to help prevent them inadvertently getting into debt. It also highlighted how the current powers DWP have to ensure benefit correctness are mostly over 20 years old. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. New: get our money news alerts on your phone by joining our daily Record Money WhatsApp community. DWP added, we must be able to use this power across all payments to address fraud and error wherever it arises. Not doing so risks driving fraud and error to any benefits excluded. However, we have been clear that our initial focus is on using this power with benefits where we are seeing significant overpayments because of fraud and error, particularly universal credit. You can read the DWP's full response to the Do Not Let the Government Access Information on Pensioners' Bank Accounts petition on the Petitions Parliament website here. At 100,000 signatures, the Petitions Committee would consider it for debate in Parliament. Join our daily Record Money WhatsApp community here to receive alerts on the latest money news, from benefits to shopping deals.